I genuinely think that 99% of the cryptocurrency market's players aren't prepared for this year. Why? Trump is literally the rescuer, isn't that right? To restore the glory of cryptocurrency. The individuals, I've noticed a lot of pessimistic people. I believe it's just because they've experienced trauma. They were also negatively impacted by the bear market. However, once more, people are unaware of the outside influences, such the fact that a president is actively disparaging cryptocurrencies in general, and possibly some coins in particular. According to the New York Times, Trump is apparently thinking of establishing a government scheme to purchase and store billions of dollars in Bitcoin through a Bitcoin reserve. Don't look at what is going to occur, correct? I don't think people truly get or can even imagine this concept, so let me explain everything in detail so that you all know what's going to happen first. What will happen to price action when the United States releases its strategic Bitcoin reserve? It will instantly cause the price of Bitcoin to soar. Because, retail will make guys FOMO. Their goal is to outspend America by purchasing all their Bitcoin they plan to buy over the counter. But that will probably run out, so they'll buy on the open market. When they do that, the price literally soars to previously unheard of heights because the supply of Bitcoin on exchanges is decreasing steadily due to whales hoarding and removing it from exchanges into cold storage. Then we'll see countries all over the world buying and panicking because they're afraid of losing out on Bitcoin, so they're going to build up their own reserves for Bitcoin and most likely some altcoins, they tell themselves. Keep in mind that there will be greater liquidity for everything as Bitcoin rises. This is where alt wakes up, so it's better for Oscars. And because of the new financial system, he will create millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, and thousandaires in this way. I have complete faith in Ripple. Those that acquire a significant amount of XRP will likely become trillionaires in due time, whether they are the proprietors or not. According to Bloomberg, Trump, the president of the NAACP, would declare cryptocurrencies a national priority. That's all. That's insane, guys. Was Trump really correct? We front-ran this, which is the insane part. It's the name of the game once more. You must enter first, before anybody else does, correct? Guys, we spent a lot of time in here. In other words, Trump is essentially arguing that while everything else matters, cryptocurrency is crucial. Guys, the damage that has been done to America as a result of the litigation and everything else has reached the point where it is actually a national emergency. They must thus catch up as soon as possible, and they will. When Trump takes office, he intends to make Bitcoin a national priority. In order to give sector experts a voice in his government, the next administration also intends to establish a crypto advisory board. Guys, people simply aren't aware of it. Once more, gentlemen, this year is likely to be a long cycle. There will also be a number of difficult callers. You can tell we're not the best if you see a lot of individuals like the majority I've seen lately, like today, calling the top guys. As I mentioned earlier, this is when the top occurs. There have been periods of tremendous euphoria, but the peak occurs when there is extreme euphoria, not simply euphoria itself. Men gave injections into the veins of humans. What will President Trump do in fulfilling his pledge to support American leadership in cryptocurrency? XRP said, "This is the core of the financial system," correct? A pair of coins. 3, actually, XRP, Solana, and Bitcoin. However, XRP is unquestionably it, folks. In other words, they simply aren't aware of it. 99% of the crypto community as a whole probably isn't aware of how big this is. Guys, I don't believe they do. Since it's a program, people are arguing for declining returns and other absurdities, right? Their thought processes have been pre-programmed. However, a single external insult of this magnitude will destroy their own world. We intend to achieve prosperity on the first day. What do they call it? The age of gold. And Ripple intends to make the most of this new era. Guys, allow me to explain why now. The rationale behind Trump's reappearance, and since cryptocurrency is a national priority and emergency, all of these things are taking place with it. There is only one reason for this, and that is the new financial system. Okay, gentlemen, please comprehend this. This is a vice related to money. Don't listen to me, but at least consider this possibility. The framework that currently governs us was developed in the 1900s. The internet wasn't very popular back then. Guys, these contemporary technologies weren't even real. However, the 21st century has arrived. The contemporary era is upon us. Efficiency is the reason we require current technologies and solutions. But they're going to implement a new financial system, folks. No one knows the date or the time. However, Ripple does. For this reason, Trump himself and banks are protecting them. Have none of you seen the photo? From Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Joining these folks on stage to talk about the route to 1 billion cryptocurrency users was my first time, but it won't be my last. He basically validated our hypothesis. 1 billion cryptocurrency users. What is the number of persons in this? There are, allegedly, 8 billion people in the world. Therefore, they genuinely want to take 10% of the population and force everyone to purchase cryptocurrency. The reason for this is that people need to feel at ease so that you can understand that should a new financial system emerge, at least people will be able to use cryptocurrencies, with the biggest capital markets finally adopting them. Oh, and by the way, that's why they're going to pump it, because as the price of coins rises, more people will want to step in. It's all about psychology, guys, and I believe they're going to make hundreds of dollars in Bitcoin, possibly Ethereum, and definitely 100,000 XRP. But we'll see before the crash. Yes, discussing strategic reserves. Additionally, I believe that a step function change in adoption is closer than you may realize due to the ACS regulatory clarification. Don't you guys see? Indeed, Wall Street is too avaricious to refrain from doing so, so in 2025 the Ripple ETF was approved? 70% possibility in my opinion. It's very much a given. Correct. Megan Barbaro, the SEC's top attorney, will step down on January 20. Who will come next? Additionally, Megan is allegedly the SEC's principal legal officer, correct? Guys, the tide has shifted and is now turning around. Once more, the old guard is actually departing at this very moment. People are still unaware of this, correct? Guys, it's kind of difficult to realize it until it's all said and done, correct? It's too late by then, though. For example, we front ran right now. Guys, you have to take the lead at these gatherings. However, you must either have hard evidence or simply believe in it in order to outsmart them. Correct. Because XRP functions independently of financial and macroeconomic events that have a significant impact on other cryptocurrencies, its price increase will eventually be more natural and sustainable than that of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Additionally, XRP has not shown bubble-like behavior as Bitcoin and Ethereum have, suggesting that its value growth is driven by real acceptance, utility, and use cases rather than speculative hype. They undoubtedly adore XRP, guys, because, well, what else could it do but aim for 80% of the $155 trillion cross-border payments industry in 10 years, at the very least. All of these individuals remember what I stated. Everything is finished, gentlemen. The only thing they need is a catalyst to light it all on fire. Do you remember that? I own XRP because it's a catalyst that must be precisely timed, or else it wouldn't operate, and a catalyst causes the system to collapse. I will hang on forever due to yield, thus I won't sell till I see